Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man. I got my big dog with me, huh?
Talk to me. Holla. Hold on. Don't p-gutta on the spot.
Huh?
Make it hot.
Let's get it. This is the Uppercut Podcast, man.
Upper Tiger.
Huh? Let's get it, man. You know, from the 9, BQE, from Flushing. Let's get it.
Bow. Peace over war. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's up, big dog?
I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to stay out the way. You feel me?
Yeah. Yo, it's been a minute, man.
Hey, man. I mean, it's a long time, but it's still time that you can't waste. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm back there.
Yo, man. How you been, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm just grateful to be free. You gotta remember.
Yeah, last time I seen you, like, you know, I left him, like, I dropped him off at Fort Rock, and then he said he had a spot over there, and then I never seen him ever again. I'm like, yo, boom, and I had to ride a kite one time, and you know what I mean? Like, that's the last time I seen him. That was a long time ago, like.
And it's sad that,
2000, like.
Everybody that know me from the streets, or met me in the streets, got a good representation to talk about, good rapport with me. And it's sad that every time they drop me off the Far Rockaway, I go to jail. But outside of that, it's great to be free, because when you was the last time I saw you, I went to jail. Every time I went to jail, I was supposed to come home. That's what people fail to realize. Ever. Mm-hmm. I was going to be gone forever. So I escaped a lot of life sentences that put me in a place in life to just appreciate the minimum of just walking outside and rolling up. The minimum, the stuff that people wouldn't normally appreciate, I appreciate. Like kids yelling outside, you don't hear that. Whoa, 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 you don't hear that a lot either. Like, it's a bunch of things that you don't appreciate that I wake up appreciating.
Right.
And I just be looking at people like, I was gone from, remember, this has been happening to me since I was 15 in the system. So I was gone for so long. When I came back to my country, because I was in a different country, right, in jail. When I come back to my country, everybody's just weird. It's like, the fuck going on? Everybody like, what's wrong with me? I'm like, y'all all crazy, bro.
Wow.
COVID did that to y'all? What the fuck happened?
Who?
COVID? What happened?
COVID.
COVID turned everybody to demons. Like, what's going on?
Oh, man. So, I want to get straight to it, big dog. Like, so, why did you get locked up for this case? Like, for that last time I seen you.
The last time?
Yeah, they saying that you got charged with like some sex trafficking or like getting little girls or something.
Oh man!
Like I got.
Oh man!
I gotta.
I'm saying though, talk about it like, damn, boy, I said ball on that. I'm talking about the ball.
I'm just asking, like,
I'm saying, like, get straight to it. What else you want to know? Like,
like, is that true? Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, well, I'm free. I'm free, so that can't be true. Two, I ain't never been arrested. It's crazy. I never been arrested by an officer in Queens in my life. For me to even be locked up for a case like that. That we could start there. Like, to this day still, an officer, I've never been in a precinct inside of Queens because I've been arrested. But I was indicted for that crime. Yeah, you're right. I was indicted for that. But to this day, I still never been arrested, so I don't even know how I had that crime.
Wow.
I've never been in a precinct in Queens.
But that don't mean that, but why were you charged for that case?
This is the thing, you asked me what I got locked up for.
Yeah.
What I got locked up for was a gun. I got locked up for a gun. I was leaving, I was on the run from parole. At the time, I was being dropped off in Far Rockaway. Remember, I left a little gun in the crib, parole came over there, door was open, they didn't see the gun, but being I was at home, my baby mom was at the door, some weird shit. I got violated, you feel me? The door, they woke, they supposed to knock on the door and nobody there leave.
Yeah.
They knocked on the door was open with the LL. You know what I'm saying? So they inspect the crib, nobody there. They called me, well, you violated, you're not there.
So they violated you?
That's what
But then why did they charge you?
No, this is what happens when I go to them. They charged me with sex trafficking after I got caught with a gun. I got caught with a gun in East New York. I was in the run or whatever, like I said, from the door being open. And while I'm being on the run, I'm hiding out in East New York and shit. I'm around 5-year-old pushing him.
Oh shit.
This is the time where I'm pushing 5-year-old. And
but you was on the run the whole time.
I was on the run the whole time. You know what I'm saying? There was a 6 months push. You know what I mean? There was a bunch of stuff happening. The whole city was in an uproar. We're fighting each other. So, you know, I was just focused on pushing the homies and making them successful. You know what I mean? But I got locked up trying to do that. I was walking out the door, 5 of them calling me. And as they calling me, Jerry like, yo, come downstairs. His manager. He kept telling me come downstairs. And I'm like, I bet. I came downstairs the first time, they wasn't there. But the thing is, I was living a block away from Ether. Ether lived a block away. So I used to walk out this building with my chopper with me every day. I was living there for a year. And police never rushed me. So the shit was just weird to me. Right. So I'll go back upstairs and they just call me again. I come back downstairs. They not there. So the third time I went upstairs, I said, let me get my knock, bro. That shit don't feel right. I strapped up. I come downstairs. And I go outside. I see a car across the street, but it wasn't no crazy car, you feel me? I peek up the block, I don't see nothing. I walk up the block, as soon as I cross the street, 6 cop cars come out of nowhere. Bless me. So, oh shit. So that's what I got knocked for.
So wait, hold on. So, but do you think they would watch, like, so was that a setup?
I don't think nothing, I'll just tell you a story. No disrespect.
What?
So that's how, everybody tell you that's what happened. So I came outside, I got knocked. So
what the
when I ran, they said I threw the gun or whatever. And when they woke me back to the car, that's when Jerry and them pulled up. I'm saying JD and them the car like, yo, what the hell happened? Like I'm like, yo, what took y'all so long to come up the block? They said we was waiting on Jerry. Waiting on to use the driver. You feel me? So they put me in the back of the car and I got locked up. I was there for a gun charge on Rikers Island. While I was there on the gun charge, mad charges popped up on me because I was on the run doing weird shit in Brooklyn. So I was on the run, parole violation, plus the gun charge, plus like 2 other charges from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
While that's going on, they called me to court. I'm in Brooklyn house. They called me to court, told me I got caught in Queens. I said, I got caught in Queens?
Yeah.
They said, yeah. I said, how I got caught in Queens? I ain't never get extra charge in Queens. Like, yo, bro, they got to order reduced. They said, if you don't go, we got to extract you. I said, bro, I don't want to go to Queens, bro. I don't remember doing nothing in Queens. So the lady, the captain, like, yo, please, Pete, like, coming from the higher ups, you got to go. Right. But I don't remember catching the charges there. I don't want to go. Yeah. Yo, they're going to fuck you up, and you're going to fuck them up. It's going to be a bad. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take a trip. I'm going to go smoke this shit down. You know, while we're doing jail, you want to take me on a long court trip and I'm somebody, I'm going to smoke as much weed in court as I want and you're going to be tight. You feel me? Right. So I'm like, I bet I'm going to go smoke this down. I go to court. Bro, I walk into some racist shit. Word to my mother. Like me, I don't plead guilty in no case. But that's another story. You feel me? It was the most racist experience I've ever been through in the courts. So they bring me to court in Queens and I finally see my lawyer. The lawyer now, like, yo, your name is Steve? I'm like, yeah. He like, you've been charged with 16 counts. This is what he says, off the rip. Mind you, I don't know what, I want you to put yourself in my shoes. Right. You here for something, you honestly don't, just hypothetically go with the story in your head. You here for a case, you have no idea what the hell happened. What? And they're telling you that now you cannot speak when you get in the court. Don't say nothing. If you say something, the judge is going to be mad at you. He's not going to give you no bail, so don't even ask for it. Hold up, bro. You my lawyer? Yeah. How do you know all this already? And what the hell you mean I've been indicted and there's no bail? What the hell? I never been, what the? So now you go in front of the judge. He tells you, how do you plead? How do I plead to what? You still haven't told me how I got here. Wow. I didn't get arrested. I'm indicted. I didn't go to grand jury. Like, what the hell? I'm from Brooklyn. How did you lock me up in Queens?
But that's what happened. Like, so that's
how the story happened with me finding out that I have this charge. Wow. So now they tell me what happened now. Now I want you to, again, in the courtroom, this happened in November. Bro, I got locked up in June. What was you doing November if you were in June now? I don't know what the fuck I was doing November. Right. What the fuck was I doing November? Right. I was sex trafficking how? What the fuck? This is where my mind was at. Right. I don't know what the fuck you talk about. This is a nasty case. Wow. Hold on. Then, hold on, I'm glad you brought that up. I brought some papers here. We should do something.
Paper.
Huh? You can't deny that, right? So check this shit out. They made me the first person in Queens charged under the new sex trafficking. They made me the first person in Queens charged under the new sex trafficking act. The first person. I'm like, oh bro, how? I'm not even from Queens. How the fuck you do that to me? So that shit right there just bust my brain and made me understand that they could set anybody up. But I did get charged for that, and I beat it at trial. You know what I mean?
How long did it take?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah, I sat on the island beating it. For the last year, they offered me time served. All I had to do was plead guilty and I would come home. I denied the time served for a whole year. Everybody thought I was crazy. You're fighting them. They're telling me to go home for a year. You're sitting in jail for no reason. Bro, listen to me. If I committed a sex trafficking act like they said, right? Why do you just want to let me go home? No, I'm not with that. Yo, you don't got to register. I don't give a fuck if I got to register or not. I don't care. I'm past all that. Right. I'm not pleading guilty to no shit like that.
Wow.
But you could go home. I don't give a fuck if I could go home. They even bring my baby moms and ask her to convince me to plead guilty.
So are you suing?
I'm not suing. If I want to plead guilty for the kids, why would I don't know what y'all talking about.
So are you suing for this shit? Why
I'm telling you,
sat for 3.5 years?
Look at this shit. How did this come about? I was in prison at the time of the crime. Why did people ask me, did I commit the crime? There's evidence right here. I was in prison at the time of the crime. So how did they even allow me to sit in prison past knowing that? Then the victim made a statement and said her and her friend was never around me at the time of the crime. So how did you put me there with them if I was in jail and they was with their mothers around the time of the crime? You get what I'm saying? So shit like that busts my brain. So a lot of people being set up like that so it could be a face for more conviction.
But you brought this up, right? You said you was pushing Fabio.
No.
And, Fabio just came home. Fabio and, what do you think about Ether and Fabio fighting?
That's why I'm not a gang member. Now.
What do you mean?
I come from the era of Crip, and we was outnumbered. So my thing is I never had a fair fight, ever.
I thought, they were just getting it on. Like,
that's the whole point. I don't know about friends fighting. I'm not into that. I never came from that era. I've always fighting the majority and against the little us. So when I see friends fighting, that look cowardly to me. Or it should be in-house. You feel me? It's not something that I promote. So when people make it seem like they're fighting and it's like something that's, bro, they're friends, bro. They'll fix it somewhere along the line. If they're real friends, and if they're not, they just stop talking. They're not gonna kill each other. Niggas know each other's mothers.
Oh, shit.
Like, niggas know each other kids, all type of weird. Like, I don't know why society hear two friends arguing and make it seem like they're arch enemies now.
And you said that you was pushing Fabio. Like, do you have like kind of like beef? Not beef, but like I thought that you was like kind of talking shit about him or something. Like,
I don't know. The thing is, like, a lot of people call me troll, so it's like, I'm not a troll. The thing is, I'm gutted. A lot of people in this era, it's like, you can't joke and play with them. Like, even when Bobby came home from 2014, when I came home 2014, we used to be joking all on the gram. Everybody seen us joking and laughing with each other. Now, you don't see dudes doing that. It's like everybody owes or gangster. It's too serious. And this is why you have a dysfunction and people splitting up. And you can't talk to me like that, girls around. You can't do that, gangster. Fuck all that, bro. This is fam, bro. We do what the fuck we want to do together. Like, I mean, like, this is gang. You forget how to be that friendly and that innocent with each other. And then I don't like that. I don't want to be around that. That's not what I grew with. That's not what made us. It feel different. And I want to be a part of dysfunction over pussy, money, or whatever is part.
But what if, like, you joke, all right, so when you say that me and you, all right, we're mad close and shit. There's mad girls, and then you, like, kind of shit on me. Or joke on me, and everybody laughing, like, why would I,
But see.
But you making me, like, the butt of the joke in front of everybody just to get a laugh, like, I would feel some type of way, though.
Some people would, but some people, like me, like, I don't know, like, I'm a joker. Everybody jokes. And where I'm from, dudes joke. Like, and a lot of people from where I'm from nowadays, like I said, they don't joke. When you get from that, like, my neighborhood haven't had a self-inflicted killing in over 20 years when I was around. But when dudes not joking, people was killing each other. And that's what I'm saying. when you're not lighthearted with your friends, they become your enemy. You can't have an ego with your friends, especially for people that's strangers. That's what you're doing it for. How could I trust that?
That's a good point. But at the same time, even for strangers, right? But I would feel like, yo, you like shitting on me in front of strangers is a bad look too.
That's the key to being disloyal. That feeling. Always remember that.
Oh my God, no, it's not, bro.
Okay.
What?
Break it down. Why is that?
All right, I'm breaking it down. Like, yo, like I said, there's mad bitches here, and then you're like, yo, da 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 da, and everybody's laughing,
right?
Because you made fun of me,
right? So hold up, you mad at me because everybody that you don't know was laughing.
No, I'm mad at you. Because you made all these motherfuckers that I don't know laugh at me.
Right.
And it shouldn't be like that. So, you my man. You're supposed to big me up, not shit on me.
So why you just tell me shut the fuck up? Because you my man. Why you had to get emotional? Why you didn't call me a bitch ass nigga? Why you shut the fuck up, you bitch ass? Go suck a dick.
Why would I say that though?
I made you feel offended. Why would I take offense to it? There's two ways to receive things, negative and positive. Or reasoning. That's smart. That's above everything that's two. Reasoning help you create and keep on going. Theories, breakers, and everything. That's facts. Reasoning break all that. That's what you people need to do. Have reasoning with each other.
Yeah, but man, like
if you don't understand something, talk.
Yeah, but then how are we gonna communicate in front of everyone? I'm just gonna get tight like, yo, you bitch ass.
Tell me that. That's what I'm trying to say. I know when you mad. That's the thing. People don't respect each other mad out here, and that's the point that you probably making. I respect my friend mad. When I see him mad, I'm chilling. I mean, that's the key that you probably making. But what I'm saying, that attitude is disloyal, and that's what everybody have, because it's a defense mechanism. You said I was so about with Fabi when I was joking. The slippers? When he had the dot slippers on?
I don't know. I thought you was throwing shots at him on IG.
I don't know, bro. Bro, this is a man that dudes pull out a gun and jump in front of the guns to save his life.
For real?
This is my family upset with him. I'm arguing with my family over him. How could I make a joke and people interpret it like I'm trying to play him? This is a man that paid for my lawyer. Nobody ever paid for my lawyer in my life.
Oh, so
he wanted to know the truth about things in life, about me. Nobody ever gave me a lawyer. This guy gave me a lawyer when people tell him not to. When he first got signed, he was like, yo, fuck that, man. That nigga in jail, he got mad charges, no way he gonna be. I had 7 cases, not 7 charges, 7 different cases. I told you guys about with a gun. And mad charges popped up for when I was on the run. So I had 7 different cases, not only sex trafficking. You feel me? And dude was like, yo, Gutter gone. He's finished. I told you, every time I get locked up, I'm supposed to be finished. That's what the word. Right. He's never coming home. Mm-hmm. But anyway, he said, you know what? Hold this little lawyer down, cuz. I know niggas told me, but I remember when you was holding me down. And I gotta remember that. So how much sit here and think me joking and playing like I usually do is disrespecting a dude that I would go visit after I came home from jail.
Oh, you visited him?
I just went to go see him.
But he out now, right?
I just seen he just came home. But that's the thing, like, why would I go see you in prison if I look at it? Me and the man, my thing is, I'm not into the fake stuff. I don't know how to be fake. Act. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. That's why I got the name Gutter. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not really into that, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right. Are they good now?
Who?
OMB and
I want to go see both of them. From what I'm knowing, they both is sanctioned. You feel me?
Fine. That's good. And I feel like you're the one who could, make that happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
because I know they were dissing each other. Like when they.
Nah. I ain't gonna say I made that happen.
No, you didn't make that happen. But you can make it. You can make that. You know.
Yeah, they know what I expect of them, and my expectations has never been about. I'm gonna give you a drip that nobody witnessed. I go to jail a lot, but every time I come home, the musical beefs in the street just not happening no more. Nobody dying. I'm not only talking about Crips. I'm talking about Bloods, folks, everybody. Think about it. I came home 2000. We're gonna start from 2017. Forget everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from 2014. I came in 2014. Folk, Cho, Crip, all that shit was at the height. 2014. Then I did the first peace walk in New York City. First ever peace walk. I brought all the nonprofits together and did the first ever gang peace walk on the East Coast. Boom, right in New York City. I thought just to do it. No money, nothing. It worked. So I've been promoting peace since then, 2015. And then guess what? They put me in jail, right? When they put me in jail, check this out. I'm gonna give you some drip. They put me in jail, and right before they put me in jail, there's a show called Schmister that is him, me, and a few other dudes that everybody think was supposed to go to Million Man March back then. Wow. You tap in with Schmister, he's gonna tell you he was chosen to go to Million Man March too. We were all supposed to speak about peace. So if we would have did that back then and not go to jail,
that's fine. Guess
what would have happened? We would have never been beefing, right? But they choose these people that they chose to go speak and make peace to always go to jail. Or I'm gonna keep it on. I mean, so past that, 2017 when I came home, the Chose was running in the hood. Everybody like this is where you get Envy King running down on 5-year-olds and all that.
Envy King ran down on 5-year-olds?
I'm saying that's the stories that's out there. That's what 5-year-olds like. He ran down on me and I hit him with a soda. He made a song about it. So what I'm saying is,
and then there was an incident with you and Envy too.
Well, that incident was I don't really know the kid, but his story is not a whole lot. It's just that he was getting to it with my little homie. And like he said in the shit, and I don't know him. My little homie kept calling him, yo, what are you getting at me? It's been 2 hours. Like he said this story. If you listen to the story, he said, we went home and came back, he was still there.
Wow.
He was scared. That's what he said. He told me to himself, like, yo, I'm calling all the homies, nobody's coming to pick me up. So what I did was, I went from my crib and went down there by myself. Wow. I know he's being jumped, so if I came, I don't know who he was. When I got down there, they told me who he was. And
right.
But I didn't know the kid. I don't know.
No, I fuck with, Envy in musically, you know what I'm saying? And, I was like, yo, that shit was kind of crazy because I know you. And then I seen that and said, I'm like, fuck.
Nah, I'm not really into chasing people. I went down there to get my little homie that was trying to drill. They was doing it. They was on time, and them little niggas at that time, the shows was spinning and everything. They had a lot of. That's how they ran into 5-year-olds. They was doing their thing. Wow. My neighborhood is an original Cho hood too. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh,
but that's something that, check me out on Home on TV. We want to bring this all up. You know what I mean? Like, we want to collaborate and do some more history. You know what I mean? But my neighborhood is really the original Cho hood. You feel me?
Shit.
That shit turned into a Wu hood around when I came home.
Oh.
You feel me? If you look at Bobby and all them videos from earlier, everybody throwing up Cho.
What?
If you look at it. So,
how did it change to that too?
How you doing? But we're not gonna talk about that now. Hold on.
Yeah. All right, yo, that's crazy. He's giving me some knowledge.
I'm saying, all right, free Pop Smoke, free 5-year, free JD, 5-year free. I mean, that's what made it happen. That little team that we put together, that dudes forgot about. I mean, and once that, I put them together. But we'll talk about that at a later time. You feel me?
Right. You always had a good ear for the music too. I always give you that. You always had a dope beard. I'm like, damn, looking for grabber?
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh. Yes, I did.
But yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. But that I think that, Schmister, he's pushing Mr.
He pushing for peace too.
Right.
A lot of tough dudes.
And I fuck with that.
A lot of tough dudes is pushing for peace right now.
Shout out to K.I. K.I. is pushing peace too.
I don't think I know K.I.
Okay.
I'm 40-something years old.
Right.
I know a lot of little homies through their family members and stuff like that. A lot of the Chos, fathers, uncles, big brothers are Crip.
Oh shit.
A lot of them was under me. That's another thing dudes don't know. So now you understand the connection of why I could be able to stop beef.
Right.
I mean,
right.
I'm saying, and they go more deeper than that, but I don't believe in beef. Beef is something that I never had beef in my life with a gangster, and I'm gonna stand on that. Me and a gangster that got to communicate never had beef. Only had beef with ducks. Serious.
Not to cut your wisdom off. You did kind of go viral. The first time I ever heard about you too was when you got that guy's. You was always with Rowdy and shit, and Bobby. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
But I remember you got some guys at Watchback or somebody.
Cheddar to Connect.
Cheddar to Connect. Oh.
Yeah, that was a weird situation.
Flick of the wrist?
To be honest, he never had received the chain back. He said he didn't even want that shit, to be honest. Homies in Harlem had something to do with that shit, and the rolling 30 little homies. And so, you know what I mean? Niggas was trying to help him out get the chain, and that's it. I'm not into robbing people. You know what I mean?
No, I know you. Like I said, like that's where I first heard about you, and I'm like, oh, like you got it back, and then I'm like, yo, so that was always like that is kind of like love, like
yeah. I just like keeping New York in an honorable state of mind sometimes because we forget who we are to practice other trends from other places, like how dudes practice Chicago trend or everybody's so West Coast style or Tupac style. I'm not saying I don't love Tupac, but what about Biggie? Since like we forgot how to be trendy, we forgot how to be the source, we forgot how to do us. You feel me? Those became so other places, California, Chicago. I'm not saying like everybody, but like most of the gangs is where you're getting this development from.
Right.
Right. I'm New York. Like even when I was a gangbanger, G Stone Crip was an East Coast set. I'm from Brooklyn. Now Turf from Brooklyn. Anything about Brooklyn, it's like we the only Crip set like that. Really, like I'm saying, New York. Like we Brooklyn, like that's what we jack. So that's why I was so on it. You feel me? When East Coast things come up, I be like, what? I'm from Brooklyn, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Right.
I'm saying like we respect where we come from, we respect everything, but it's like I'm not from your block. Just like you come over here, you don't know my beef. You better watch what you're doing. You might get hurt. So when I go out, we gotta do the same shit. But you can't tell me what to do. And we don't got the same enemies. We don't got nothing like the same structure, nothing. All we are is a tie by a name. That's it. So the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, I never been in a lot of places. So it's like, I don't give a fuck about going there. I never started beefing in my neighborhood. I was taught from the veterans. Everything I do, I was taught from the veteran era. Remember, I was born in 1980 something. So I got old school trends. I was born in the big time drug dealing era. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I grew up like kids in the movies, transporting big drugs in my bag. You know what I mean? From block to block. This is how I grew up. So trust is something that I always had in big time people, you know what I mean, to the kid. Now, if I mistakenly said that, show me a person that says I am not loyal. If you ever know people from talking to me, they tell you that I'm overly loyal. So I pride myself in that. I've never been disloyal to anybody in my life. So, and I've never got nobody in trouble in my life. So that pride me, for me to have this reputation. Everybody got some mistake. Like, for instance, I've never had an indictment. Right. Every gangster in America had an indictment, even Donald Trump. After 2 years, the feds tell you they're indicting you because they watching you. And if you don't get indicted on purpose, you're going to get indicted by mistake for speaking too much. Mm-hmm. I've been in the game over 20 years, and from top to bottom, we've never been indicted. Like Schmurda and them might get indicted, the Nine-Ways and Chef G might get indicted because they, but that's little homies that's like doing reckless stuff that they do without no supervision. I don't like this shit. Look at Chef G locked up right now in the same indictment with the Nine-Way guys. That's my neighborhood. I don't like it because they're telling you, the public, he did nothing. Listen to what I'm telling you. Pay attention. I'm the big bro and I'm telling you. They tell you he did nothing. But they give him 5 years for a crime they know he did nothing. What the LL, how is that legal?
Right. Are you good? Are you good with Chef G and them?
I know these kids before they was rappers. I know everybody before they rappers. Like literally, I know these kids, bro. Word, Chef G's really a tough kid. You know what I mean? Like all these, a lot of these kids, like I know them before they rappers, like they kids. You know what I'm saying? Word.
So what you think? He taking that 5 years though,
Of course he gonna take it, but I don't think he should. Like think about it. Like, alright, boom. When you have an indictment, right? This is why I don't like indictments and this is why I steer clear of them. That's why I never try to get one. When you have an indictment, you land like my friend La Brim. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to La Brim. The reason why I gotta always shout out a bro like him is because he's a guy that denounced his gang membership like I did. However, look, the whole city and the East Coast are following our trend still, JetBlue, peace. But they make it seem like it's not cool. Those will always follow us 10 years later. And we picked up torch and gave it to you and made peace among Bloods and Crips. You're not fighting now. What are you doing with that torch though? It's been 11 years now.
Who has the torch though?
Who has the torch? Whoever's running these gangs, right? We left y'all in peace. What are you fighting for? We dropped the East Coast violence over 1,000% if you think about it. When Bloods and Crips came out, people was cutting kids and ladies and babies. For you to be able to stop the violence that the West Coast couldn't stop, the whole East Coast, and then resign from it, and they still following it.
Right. What you think about? So what you think about that?
Torch or not picked it up. Something's going on. Because the only reason I'm not involved is because I don't want to have a foot in or a foot out. I'm doing nonprofit. I'm working alongside Bobby Schmurda. We got this nonprofit called Prevention Before Cure. We're working alongside children. You feel me? Things that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Things I've been doing since 2014. You can't tell me that I've been doing it now. Alongside that, I dropped the violence over 100%. Statistic-wise, you could go check the Daily City paper. 100% over in a year's time span. 2019 to 2020, I dropped the violence on Rikers Island over 100%. 56.4% of that violent drop was against staff involving serious injuries. So it benefited the police more than anybody. You feel me? This was at a time where every city jail in America, violence went up over 400% because it was COVID and there was enough staff. So at this time, every city jail violence went up over 400%. We dropped it down on over 100%. Something the mayor can't do, and this is why the mayors could have never done. I don't want to judge one mayor. No mayor have been able to do that. That's why the feds just took it from them. Mm-hmm. They took a $3 billion budget from them because they couldn't drop the violence. So if they would have kept this program, and the only reason they stopped the program, you were in jail, you started a program, bro, there's violence dropping, bro. Like, where does it matter where I'm at? Like, it's working. But I'm not going to tell them that they should have or shouldn't have trusted me. I just think they should have trusted the program. And I think they should allow it back in. Now that
what was the program?
Prevention Before Cure. It was calling the peace over war at that moment. You know, you got to remember, during COVID, it was drug reform. So everybody with serious crime was stuck on Rikers Island. So that means everybody I was working with had murder charges and up, or serious crimes. All the kids from 18 to 25, I was working with alongside them. That it was from all over New York City. So it's like all the kids that everybody's following that's locked up for murder, they're following me in peace. Nobody's shooting each other. They're locked up with each other at peace. And if we could promote this to the street, imagine where we'd be today. But they stopped the program where all the kids that people would follow and said that I was a negative role model to follow. After we made peace and had kids walking around with slippers for a whole year. Every gang you would think of in New York City, Chills, Wolves, Snow Gang, Blood, Crip, Folk, Land King, Three Boo. I had Three Boos and Jets hugging each other from the Bronx. A kid that his mother got killed. Shout out my boy. I want to say, these kids was hugging each other and giving each other hugs and crying in the auditorium. Tough men. You feel me? So when you hear other dudes talk about what a gangster is, it disgusts me because you're preaching stuff that the kids is dying over. So what kind of big homie don't feel bad about his little homies dying? I don't like these big homies out here. All dudes do is give people guns. Why you giving me a gun? You can't hold me now? Y'all need to start asking, why are you giving me a gun? I just told you I got a problem I can't handle, you gonna give me a gun. You scared? You should be thinking about that. My father told me one thing that made me a leader. If a person asks you to do something, question it, then ask him to do it if you have to question it twice. And if he don't want to do it, something's wrong with it. Word. My pops, that's the only jewel my pops gave me that stuck with me and made me, you know what I mean? Everybody give you something. You know what I mean? My pops was a scrum, but I mean, I shout him out too. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him. I mean, but I don't like abusers. He's abusing my mom. I give you that much. I don't talk bad about people, but I don't like people that. That's what I'm saying. I'm growing up from a person that had an abusive father.
Right.
Like he ain't beat me.
Right.
I used to fight for my mom, but he abandoned me after she died. You know?
You know, there was another time. You know, you went viral on the internet again. You've been going viral a lot.
I got a tendency to have a name that goes viral.
Right.
I don't go viral with my name, do, and my presence do, because I don't really.
You think
because you interview I ever did.
Oh shit!
Right.
But then you did that interview right back in the day at the park with some chick, and then you talked about 50.
Right.
Because of I think slow.
Right.
Like, do you think you got blackballed from that, or like? Or you still good with slow?
I don't really remember what I said in the interview, but anytime I do a real interview, I always speak the truth. I don't never front. I tell people I don't got beef with people. I'm not into beefing with people, especially if it's in, bro, if we on camera, I tell you I'm the only man in America out of 50 states. We have 303 million people, and we have 60 years of gangsterism with over 70 cultures. And everybody been arrested for talking and acting tough. I've never been arrested for that. What makes you think I'm gonna go on this internet and act like I'm beefing and be serious? Come on, bro. You gotta really think about what I'm saying.
Right.
I've been in prison my whole life and been operating drugs, all type of shit. I've never been caught doing nothing in jail. Like everybody get caught with cell phones. I never. Like I check my resume, bro. I never get nobody in trouble, and I'm always in the mix of everything. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm on the internet talking shit, bro, that's all it is, bro. Just like when you ask me with Fabio. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever take nothing on the internet serious, bro. Not with me. I mean, no sense.
No,
bro. If I take something serious on the internet, you know how much people would take it behind me?
Like, are you still good with slow?
The thing is, I let people be who they are. Because, you know, when I came home,
because you guys are both Haitians. And,
I know. When I first came home, everybody was calling me a rap. So this is what it was. You feel me? So me knowing the law, I said, why is he a rat? Dude's like, yo, he's suing the stadium because they took his chain.
Right.
Bro, that's not a rat, bro.
Right.
He got somebody in jail? Nah. Bro, he's not a rat, bro.
Right.
A rat put people in jail. Let me break down what a rat is. A rat is a person with a CI number. You gotta have a confidential informant number. So he put so many bodies in jail that they give him a tail, a tag. You feel me? That's what a rat is.
Right.
A snitch is a person that had to go through mad things to become a snitch. He just didn't just tell on you. That's not a snitch. A snitch gotta tell on you, get you locked up, get you indicted, grand jury, go to pre-trial, go to trial, point you out, get you convicted, then he's a snitch.
Right.
That's what a snitch is.
Right.
He couldn't handle pressure. He told on you, got you convicted, now he got to get out of jail because of you. That's what a snitch is. And a rat had to do that mad times to get a CI number to be trusted. So when you calling people names and stuff like that, you're doing this sucking dick, being honest. Oh, watch my mouth, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you looking for clout. You know what I'm saying?
And then, yeah, like, you know, like I said, like, no, like.
Everybody needs there's a comma. Everybody needs a stepping stone or a stumbling block to elevate. Me, I just like to create in my weakness. You know what I mean? That's how I'm free. Like I told you, I was supposed to be in jail my whole life. So I just appreciate being free.
Right.
No matter what chaos going on in my life, I'm just appreciating my freedom.
Right.
Like, I'm in prison, and think about it. I'm gonna look at it like this. You asked me about gang membership, right? Every blood noticed, like the Bloods fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in jail with the Bloods. And in jail, a lot of Crips don't claim Crip. I'm not shooting at my own, but I'm just showing you how much of a person that I am.
Right.
They don't claim Crip, I'm claiming Crip. I landed in jail, everybody know mad Crips pop out. I'm not the only one that have it with Blue Boy and a lot of Hollywood, Psych. When certain of us jump into jail, 30 niggas pop out and say they Crip now. Mind you this now. We letting you live under our name, right? The minute one of them big bloods say we got a problem or we cut somebody, all 30 of them niggas drop their flag right there. We don't know gotta know. Not funny, real shit. So now if I come home now and see all you niggas and all you niggas acting tough, hold up, bro. You really want me to take you serious? You picked the flag up when? Hold up. But this has been happening for a long time to me, and these are people that I have protected.
Wow.
And they act tough with me. And you gotta understand what I might not understand what make you think you tough other than money and bitches. That's the only thing that can make you think tough guys is not gonna accept fighting each other. Tough guys not gonna accept disloyalty. Tough guys not gonna accept speculation or nothing that's not solid. Tough guys definitely not expect you to be what you don't like.
Yeah. Yo, how's your brother doing?
Which one?
Biz, Lil King.
Oh, Biggs, yeah, he got a little restaurant and got a nice successful restaurant. Really, everybody jacking that shit.
Shit.
In California, you feel me?
That's fine.
Doing this thing.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, my family, everybody do their thing in my family. You know what I'm saying? My daughter in college, she last year in college, you feel me?
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
I got like from where I'm coming from, like my daughter about to college, 21 years old. Like,
Man.
I've been in jail my whole life, and I'm supposed to have 4 kids. The thing is, I've never been married. Everybody that have kids in jail got married. I fuck on the visit floor. I need that, baby.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna even lie to you, yo. I'm gonna give you an insight. I'm gonna give you the realest, crazy story. So shout out to JD. I went to go visit him, right? Tell me why me and him, right? We talking this shit. There's this dude right? Who's locked up, and he has his wifey, and they fucking on the side, yo, bro. And I'm just like, yo, and then they got caught, and then
bro,
the bitch got kicked out.
The way I look at shit, I've been in jail, bro. Like, I don't know nobody. Nobody did there for me. Nobody did shit for me to come home and give a fuck what you cared about me for. You left me for dead at my weakness and thought I was gonna be there. You was laughing and kikiing. And now that I'm home, you wanna see a weakness in my pattern. There's no weakness in my pattern. I'm free. Fuck, nigga. Haha.
Oh, damn.
I'm just saying, you know the people that might not like you, and they don't have a reason not to like you. So, like, think about it. One person that, when I was 18, I had beef with the cops. I shot at the cops, they wanted me dead. I don't know nobody in the streets that shot at the cops and walking around. You're either dead or in jail. That's the pattern, that's the track record. They told me this my whole life. You're gonna die or go in jail. So when you see me going to jail for fake crimes like this, and people keep asking me about fake crimes like this, after I shot them in 2001 and all I've been having is fake crimes that I have to wiggle my way out of, plus the indictments I gotta escape, plus everything else you gotta think about. Yeah. Imagine me in an indictment, right? Like, y'all ignored. I'm the only one that didn't have one. Just imagine me having one though, right? And we're gonna use 4 people that you know out of the many people that you may know too. But the youngest, we're gonna use Bobby Schmurda, Fabio Foreign, we're gonna use Pop Smoke, and we're gonna use JD. That's 4 different neighborhoods. Imagine them in an indictment, I'm at the top of it. Whew! You know how much time I'm gonna get? I don't plead guilty. Real shit. Yeah. I'm gonna end up like LeBron. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm very fortunate that I'm out here instead of being in jail with half the people that might like me or people that like me. I'd have been the fuck up because I don't plead guilty. A lot of people that had a lot of these plead guilty have had 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do? Tell on a nigga, show me whatever happened and then got out of jail. Huh? You can't do that with a person like me. They don't give a fuck about that. I shot at the cops when I was 18. Man. Every case I get, you can't talk your way out of. I break sealed drawers, I break sealed arms, I have shootouts, you can't talk your way out of these cases. So when I beat them, you gotta understand the judges not liking that. This is not regular beatings. Judges don't like when you beat them. Judges have what they call conviction rates. Like my last case, this dude.
That's what you gotta stay out the streets, big dog. That's what, you know what I'm saying?
You stay out the streets when you're not being a target. I'm a target. I just told you, people attack me because of what I did to authority, not the gangster. Mm. I shot at the cops when I was younger, and the cops since then been giving me fake crimes.
Wow.
So now these fake crimes is all attached to what they think is a possible true crime. But what they do is build a case, but why you need to build something that's real? Why you keep building something that's real? Conspiracy is not real. That's why I'm upset with Chef G. What's real about that? If everybody shut the fuck up and don't plead guilty, they can't convict you. They just told you they don't have nothing on it. People don't know the law. They think they do because the streets tell you what the fuck the law is. They don't. If you shut the fuck up and go through your whole case, what did you do when you plead guilty? You just snitched on yourself. So what the fuck was the sense of shutting the fuck up? So you shut the fuck up until the point you're scared to not get the time that they want to give you and then you tell anyway. Who's teaching you to be this dumb? This is why IB cases and you plead guilty. And that's why IB cases you try to convince me to plead guilty. Get the fuck away with me with that baby telling shit. You can't convince me. I'm gonna get me in trouble or nobody else. The only time I ever pled guilty in life is when I had a hate crime. And they did some shit where I got a reversal and I reversed the law so good that they stopped and opened the door for 30 felons, violent felons to come home off of my reversal. That's what my last reversal did. Then they changed the law and didn't let them do what they did to me and them other felons no more. But one of the felons wanted to get overzealous and he put in his own motion to get free and they stopped it from being retroactive. But guess what? From 06 when I got convicted to now, they cannot give you them 2 type of prongs inside the grand jury to convict you like that no more. So I'm proud of my reversal. Whatever you want to talk about that case, you feel me? That's the only case I got, that hate crime. And they convicted me for beating up a gay guy with 4 people. But they lied and said, I committed a crime by myself. You can't do that. If you said 5 people was involved in a crime, right, you gotta explain how the fuck the 5 people, you can't take them out and give the this is what they do to me. This is how this case was too. This is what they did to Puffy. Pay attention. I'm locked up for sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is a conglomerate. It's like a conspiracy. It takes 3 people minimum. At least 2. You and the madam, and then the enterprise. Right. You and the driver, and then you can't be one person on a sex trafficking or conspiracy. It's impossible. Google it. So now when you got a person like me or Puffy in a crime like that, and then you mean and mad people, but they're not part of the crime. It's a fake crime, bro. You gotta know this. Just like Chef G case, all these cases is fake. But you pleading guilty because you don't want to be called a rat. You pleading guilty because you don't want to look bad. You pleading guilty because you shutting the fuck up. That's not your First Amendment. You using your Fifth Amendment to just plead out and tell on yourself. If you use your first one, freedom of speech, you know how to say I object. That's your First Amendment. That's what gets you home, Constitution. That's what fight law. That's what got me home. They knew I was innocent, bro. Let me show you this. You see this motion?
Yeah.
I put this motion in because all the evidence was here that I didn't commit the crime. All the evidence is right here. So what they did was they let the motion in, stupid motherfuckers, and they let the motion in thinking that I'm trying to justify my evidence to come home. But when they let that in, they didn't know I put in everything. I was locked up at the time of the crime. They didn't want to accept. I told them I was in jail at the time of the crime. They didn't want to accept that. If they accept that in record, guess what? You got to dismiss the case, right?
Yes.
I was locked up for 3.5 years. I'm in jail. Why you ain't let me out? Don't worry about it. We're Queens. We're going to railroad you. We got a 98% conviction rate. You're going to plead guilty. I told you for a year straight, they told me to plead guilty for that time served. That's how thirsty it was. For a year straight, the last year, they said time served for every court date for a year straight. I'm like, I ain't copping out time served. Take me back to the island. You don't want to cop out? Everybody on the island like you're crazy. People on the island. Anybody would have copped out to that after 3 years on the island. Time served, I'm going home. For a year straight, I'm not taking it. I have to do this right here. Put this motion in. They accepted the motion. Now there's evidence in there. They was about to dismiss it. Because he's like, yo, your lawyer ain't put it in. I said, I object, First Amendment. He said, what you object to? I could dismiss this motion because you ain't put it in right. I said, object because you ain't look at Exhibit A on it. You just dismissing the motion. But you ain't know I put the evidence in there as exhibits because when you accept the motion on record, now you gotta accept the evidence and now that's a whole nother topic. Fuck the motion. Stupid, got him. Mm-hmm. Case dismissed. I tricked them. That's how you do it. With this motion right here, you gotta look at it. Everything's in there. I got they bribed the witness and told her, you gotta read this shit. They bribed the witness. I put every evidence in there. The person they said that was my madam, they were trying to use it as my witness against me. Her name is Karen. She wrote a statement saying they bribed her and paid her a car and a crib to lie on me. She was in North Carolina at the time of the crime. I'm in jail. My co-defendant is in North Carolina and the girls are with their moms. How the fuck you made this story up?
Wow. That's
then
crazy.
You paid her to lie and say she was in New York. It's right here.
Wow.
What the LL? So now you're gonna ask me, was I sex trafficking girls? What are you mad at? That I beat the case? Who are your sister? Not the girls, because they already said in these statements that they was with their mother and I ain't kidnapped them. The cops made them lie.
Wow.
So why are you here trying to ask me, was I sex trafficking? Who are you defending? Like I said, the authorities that I shot at, who?
Holy shit.
It ain't the girls, it ain't the tough guy. Who are you defending? I don't be mad though, because I know in my heart that I'm a good person. And them girls, I do know them. I know you didn't ask me that, do I know them? I do know them. They all little crips. Check it. 5-year-old, all them little homies. JD, that's their crowd. They have homeless girls. That's why I be bombing the little homeless. These little homeless girls are strippers. Wow. And the dudes that go to the after hours, you know the shit that we don't really go to the after hours. The reason why it smells so repugnant in them, because I just came home. Everything is falling into play right now. So now, boom. Before I got locked up, 219, I made a quota. If you in my set and you're selling pussy and you're under 25, you're not in the set no more because I see people that have taken advantage of them. I see little girls homeless, they ain't got nowhere to go, they have their period, they getting taken advantage of. So what I do is I be looking out for them. 5-year-old, all of them was homeless, this 5-year-old crowd. If you listen to 5-year-old music, JD, when they beefing, 5-year-old telling me, JD, 5-year-old was homeless. All of them was homeless. This is the crowd that people take advantage of. Me, I come around, I give them somewhere to stay. I push them to make music. Guess what? I don't got the money these dudes that take advantage of them got. If I did, we would have been long gone somewhere. So now when they become successful, it means they want me out the way. So they can take the torch that they always drop. And that's the issue I got with people. Nobody is a collective. Everybody's a me. I've never been a me person. This is why everybody know about the set. I could talk about me all day, but what the hell? I'm only talking about positive stuff I did. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. I've done things that Mays can't do. You know what I mean? I've done things that made a positive influence on the whole East Coast. So, and I've been in prison my whole life. I've done 3 peace walks in New York City from in prison. So I don't want to hear about what you can do or cannot do when I've done this in prison with no money, with no support, no family. Nobody comes see me. I'm supposed to be there's no way you know what I'm saying? No lawyer money, nothing. I'm not supposed to, nobody gave me, I tell you, my whole life, I've been in prison my whole life. 5 years, the only person that ever gave me a lawyer. There's no way I'm supposed to be beating cases.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be appreciative of, people might think they get to me in the street, but that people that don't like you. I'm appreciative of everything.
Oh, okay. So like I said, like, you know, I know you're not in the streets. You're good. You know, you're on that peace time. What would happen, right, if there was like 3 folks, right, or like I said, like, or 3 of your so-called ops? I don't know, like, you know, and they're on that time, and you try, like, how would that work? Are you gonna defend yourself, or are you gonna like?
I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm a big promoter of peace.
Yes.
My set that I used to be with is the only set in New York that don't have beef with nobody.
Oh shit.
Nobody even noticed that either. I told you I'm peace. We don't have beef with people that the ops tell us that. They be like, yo, go ask your big homie. We ain't beef with y'all. Guess what? I'm always in the ops sides looking for peace. I know the ops big bros. I know everybody. Why would I fake like I don't like everybody else? I don't know them niggas. Fuck the niggas. You doing that to look good in front of your little homies. You're not supposed to do that. They mother's gonna cry. How do you feel? They mother's crying and you supposed to be the big dogs. Y'all niggas don't got no shame.
Right. No, it's good. Like, I like your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's peace over war. That's what the streets is about. I'm gonna give you good drip right now. You my bro. You always been a solid dude. And fuck the bullshit. Let me tell y'all something, no homies. Big homies is on bullshit time. Word to my mother, when I was coming up, I used to fight 20 niggas plus every trip. I'm a small body. Ask the bloodies. When I was coming up, I'm gonna give you good drip because you're my dogs. I don't like talking like this, but it's not like I'm talking violent. I'm just giving you a history check. My era, before that, there was no crip houses on the whole Rikers Island. So you go to house to house, you get beat the fuck up. There was nowhere to live. So my era, me and a few dudes like Hollywood, shout out my bro, you know what I mean? He rocked up right now, free him. It's like a handful of us made houses for us to live on Rikers Island fighting older people. Because remember, I turned adults, like these dudes, to fight older people. And we went in these houses fighting and getting houses for us to live. That's one thing you don't factor. So now, bad people before us could have did that, they didn't. I'm not taking away nothing from my big homies today, but big homies. Bad people actors could have did that, you don't carry the torch, like I said. You don't beat each other up in the same crib that you don't go in the hallways looking for nobody. Let's go over them and show you why you're not who you think you are. So before I went up north, right, and we made these crip houses, what you don't know is ask the Bloods. The Bloods up north are so mad that we had crip houses, they labeled every blood in the Beacon food. Who?
what?
They said, if you don't get them crip niggas the fuck out of there, y'all all out of here. Y'all not blood. Remember, this is the highlight of blood. Y'all got crip houses. What the fuck going on here? Right. You better kill them though, niggas. So guess what? I was a major worldwide plate before I even ran them north. Duh. Every fucking blood in the... I didn't even go up north yet. I was with plate. So you gotta understand what type of temperature I was in. This is at a time when nobody want to claim crip. I went up north with, and I went up north with all the top Mac. Mac Bowler was the super set at the time. You already know that was my day one beef. I'll talk about how that was my beef later on a different topic. Rest in peace, classic, free my son BK, and shout out to Eli Brim, shout out to Marley, free Marley, free Live, free everybody that's locked up. You know what I'm saying? I know the Max is beef with my man them in the Bronx right now. But it's like things that dudes wouldn't know. Like, I was at the beginning of all this beef. And I don't want to say that, but like, a lot of people jacking stuff that you wasn't involved in when it was a highlight. When Max was Max, whoo, you didn't want to smoke with them, bro. That was the biggest beef I ever had in my life. That niggas backs against the wall, like here on edge. Nigga, I was a BMW, Brim Most Wanted. You dig what I'm saying? And when you're BMW, every other blood want to get you because they didn't like this. This is back then, boy. So you gotta understand when dudes try to beef with them now, I be like, who you beefing with? Why you shoot? It's look cowardly. Then it's like the Max are the only blood set that got faded that never got faded. They strong. They like how the Crips is. And the thing is, all the big Max now is like family members. You know what I'm saying? Like vicariously through people that's family members. It's like it's crazy. Free Eli. The reason I say that is we was beefing the whole time. And let me show you how God worked. His big homie got cut by Psych, my big homie, and Disco told him to move on Psych, right? And he didn't move on Psych. Disco bitch ass got him cut.
Oh shit.
I don't know Disco. That's why I say bitch ass, because he put my name in something I don't know. I don't know you don't talk about me. So now he got Eli cut for defending Psych. You feel me? Let me show y'all life work. I come home, I fuck with Mad Max. A shout out to my son Young Briss. You feel me? Free Young Briss. The thing is, these dudes, I'm done that. I mean, but shout out my son, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
I'm like so into it too. I'm like, oh.
A lot of dudes. Like I'm saying, everybody I have had beef with, I never had beef with a gangster, and in my life, if we had beef and we got to communicate, it always been gangsters don't beef. Real recognize real. So if you beefing, it's because you ain't talk it out. And that's what I'm trying to say. I got a program called Curb: Communication, Understand, Respect, and Build. Once you communicate, it's like a pilot for that on the place in schools. Once you communicate, there's no way you can't understand somebody. And if you understand somebody, there's no way you ain't gonna get respectful. Once you gain that respect, you can always build and create more. And that's how you curb violence. You feel me? That's what Prevention Before Cure plan to put in a lot of juvenile systems and places like that, you know?
That's right. Nah, that's real, man. Like I said, I'm glad you're home, bro.
And
I know you got stories for days, bro.
the stories is only to benefit the crowd, to let them know how much beef is not there. Let me get back to the
real.
trip. Little homies, don't ever forget this.
Yes.
Today, more Bloods are beefing with blood than anything. Today, more Crips are beefing with Crips than anything. Today, more folks are beefing with folks than anything. Today, the tribus are beefing with tribus more than anything. Even the Asian gangs are beefing with each other more than anything. So guess what? You only beef with your community. You're politicking about your own, and you don't like your own. This is why I can't be a gang member. When I was beefing with, I walk into jail, ask any blood. Listen to me, I'm not capping. It's 2,500 people in a jail. Out of 2,500, 2,000 more blood. Ask anybody, and I'm the only Crip. And all they want to kill me. I'm a major plate. That's like walking around with $1 million on your head. They'll get a blood set for cutting me. You know what I'm saying? So understand what I'm saying. Like,
Right. I don't think they understand.
now they don't understand.
Right.
I had a blood set
crazy.
on my head before I went upstate. Like I was supposed to get cut on the bus going up.
Wow.
That's like $1 million on your head. I had that on my head for over 10 years. Walking around the yard. Are you crazy? This is why people call me crazy. You just walk around the yard like he's not.
It's the Haitian in you.
Oh. That's Haitian talk. Oh.
That's the Haitian in you, bro.
Oh, hold on. Let me shake it up for that.
Ça va say.
I mean, Bullock word.
That's the Haitian, like, yo, shout out to all my Haitians too, man. I love y'all, man. You guys are real, like, good people, hardworking. Like, I respect y'all a lot, you know. And shout out to Knowledge too. Hip hop is real, Haitian too, man. Ça va say.
I feel like I'm gonna give you another drip that people don't get.
Yes, sir.
What's a gangster?
Right now, they say a real gangster is the person who take care of their family, you know?
Let me show you something. Since you want to go in that drip, how do you take care of your family in this day and age? Show me one woman that's loyal. I'm not talking about a whore. Show me one woman that's loyal, that's not willing to abandon a man over a verbal debate, and that's it. Right. Show me one woman that's able to uphold her godly values as morals. To death do you part, to sickness and health. Who's willing to do that? Who's willing to go to financial debt with you? There's no women that's loyal nowadays. That's the key to that. So for me to think I'm going to be a family man, to who? The woman that's not loyal and controls the family?
Right.
I'm not going to be studying something that I can't control. However, I would love to be a family man. I would love to be a man. I would love to be I'm free. I was never supposed to be free. I was never supposed to be a man. And I only was in that situation maybe preventing other people from going to prison. If I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't have a problem. I was Crip, but I never had a problem being Crip and drug. I only had problems defending other Crips. So I always had problems for other people. I was always in my situations for other people. Hence why my daughter feel like you was never around, Dad. You defending all these people, but I'm proud that I saved 1,000 lives plus on the East Coast.
Nah,
I'm proud that I
yeah,
stopped the
but
violence over.
you gotta, you know. But that's like, but you gotta be there for your daughter more than fuck all these other people that's not been there for you.
It's not about that. You see how you got a job?
Yeah.
I never work.
Right.
My job is what my heart tells me to do. I see people dying, daughter, we gonna go out. I'm around her more than she think and more than people think. I'm only at home for 6 months, bro. You gotta really think about that. You ever seen me in the crowd?
No.
You know what? All my friends are gonna say that too, but nobody thinks about that. I'm a big homie. I never had a crowd my whole life. I pick and choose who to go around for one reason. Everybody got egos. I told you this earlier. Friends, I learned this as a kid. Me and you joking, bitches come around like you said, now motherfucker got an ego. Bro, I don't want to be around that, nigga. I want to joke with you, bro. So guess what? When I know you like that, I don't want to be around that tough shit. Because guess what? You might end up killing me. Because now you got an ego. I'm not with that shit. So I choose my friends I can go around that's real good friends. But guess what? I always had a crowd. But I don't like crowds because it's not my vibe. I'm a Libra. So when I go into a crowd, I got to have a good vibe. I got to say, you know what, this is it. Then it's like I got this claustrophobic thing with me. Like, I don't like, you know what I mean?
I'm a Leo.
Yeah, I like good vibes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an honest person. Like, I mean, I'm a people call it brutally honest, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
I mean, I'm just trying to motivate you with some with a authoritative tone. You feel me? Not authoritative, but like a commanding tone. You know what I mean? Like a grown-up tone, like a fatherly tone, like a big brother tone, like a teacher. You know what I mean? Like, you're not listening.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? A lot of people take me as a brother, and I'm in my 40s, and they 19.
Right.
I'm your uncle, bro.
Right.
Your mother could have been my wife.
Right. Yo,
You're not even getting it. Like, yeah. I watch you grow up. I know your father. A lot of, like, my set, I told you, is Brooklyn. Base. We started 9-4.
Damn.
Like,
damn.
Like, for instance, Quendo. A lot of people know Quendo because of Bobby Schmurda and them.
Yeah.
He's born Crip. People don't know. Like, my neighborhood have stuff like that. Right. He's born Crip in my set. Like, that's how long our set is. Yeah, like, my daughter would be a born Crip. She's 21 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how long our set been in the East Coast.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, free Quendo too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or free Russia, free all the guys.
Right. Free all the G's, man. And like I said, you know, one thing, you know, like I said, you home now, you know, give me, like, you know, like I said, like, before we, you know, end this episode, I want to see, you know, what's like your last message to the world?
My last message to the world is, never laugh at somebody that's in a bad position. Because I'm not laughing at anybody now, but a bunch of people that was so sure that I would be in prison forever, I came home, they in a fucked up situation right now.
Right.
The other half are either dead or in jail.
Right.
And it's not like I prayed for this, it's just, and there's a bunch of them that's still laughing. The thing now is, they're laughing, they fucked up, no broke, they didn't got no bread or nothing, you feel me? And I'm not a person that like to show off and stuff like that, but I'm blessed right now. God looked out like, yo, huh? And I'm a person that like showing, like, for instance, girls don't know me. I'm gonna give you another thing. A lot of females think they know me, right? People don't know me. The whole time I've been in prison, I told you nobody ever gave me nothing. But I was making so much money in prison that the girls that, how could I say this? Well, this is done in the past. Bro, I was clocking at least 20, 30,000 a month in prison, bro.
Damn.
You could do shit like that. A month, but guess what? I can't trust everybody with money. I gotta trust a person like you. And guess what? Nobody know I'm getting money. They ask anybody, like, forget what I'm clocking or what I'm doing. Ask any gang member that ever met with drugs I ever gave them. At least $2,000 to $5,000. So think about that. Man. If I've done that for everybody I've ever met, imagine what I could do for a girl. But I never trusted a girl with my money. So that's why I gotta have a lot of people with cash apps. Guess what? If serious. Because now, guess what? You're a legal friend, right? and I'm sending $20,000, $30,000 in the cash app, guess what you're gonna tell me? Bro, where is all this money coming from? You're gonna get scared. You're illegal. There's $20,000, $30,000 coming from prison, bro. Like, what the people not making this in jail? I mean, street. This is what I used to go through, so I needed mad cash apps. Think about $20,000, $30,000 a month, bro. You know how much cash app I went through? Whew. And people don't know, but guess what? I'm going through all the cash apps and sending all the money in one place, a trusted place. Because I can't trust everybody. So shout out to the people that ever hold my money, because you gotta be free all the time. That's how I keep my cases.
Right.
Because nobody ever gave me a lawyer. I gotta sit in jail and not be miserable like people would expect you to be. I gotta come up with a solution.
Right. When'd you come home?
I came home 2 years ago, and since then I've been finding a lot of reasons not to go back.
Yeah, you've been like really laying low. Like I didn't even know. Like
the thing is, I put a lot of energy in stopping violence, and it seemed like the violence just tilted over since I've been locked up. You feel me? I got locked up, and before I got locked up, I stopped violence between the wolves and the chos, and everybody was making music. But nobody noticed that. The violence just stopped. And everybody was making music. I got signed. Then I got locked up. Pop died. How the fuck Pop died, bro? What the fuck? I told you niggas to hold him down. Why I told you to hold him down? Because he had an ego, and something happened to him, and he felt like he had to prove himself. When I came around, I told him, you don't got to prove yourself, bro. Just like I told Fabio, and I tell everybody, you do not got to prove. This is what we here for. You don't ever have to prove yourself. You're a shining star, shine. So now, when I put all of them together to get signed, and I put that work in, yo, I like you, I like you, I like you. Because at the time, think about it, Brownsville and the Floors don't like each other because they both wolves, but Brownsville feel like we the biggest wolves and y'all niggas jacking us.
Oh shit.
That's how that was before I came around. My neighborhood didn't like Pop Spoon because they said he got Chappelle and he tied tough. They didn't like Pop Fabio because he signed with some Team Larkin shit or some shit like that, some weird shit. So I'm like, these are little homies that took an L because they was outnumbered. I'm not with that. Put them all together. 3 different neighborhoods. My neighborhood was Cho, mostly. So I turned Fabio into a woo with JD. So when JD say, yo, Fabio only woo because of me, I can believe that too, because we wasn't woo, bro. I only jack woo because the Cho band them was doing what they doing, and they big homies is my big homies, and I felt like they was encouraging this shit. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna find a way to stop this violence. I'm gonna go against all the big homies, and all you little niggas respect me anyway, so I'm gonna put y'all together, just making music. And every time this shit gets spicy, I'm gonna go on y'all blogs like, what's up? And I can show you a pattern how I did that in my upcoming segments of Hold On TV, you feel me? I have my own platform, but we'll do a lot of collaborations with that.
You saw that?
You know what I'm saying? Where I really did a lot to stop the violence, and every time I went to jail, the violence just kept going up. Like the first peace walk I did in 2015, what I said, after they locked me and all the chos up and the folks, they had a shootout on Eastern Parkway where the mayor assistant got hit in the neck. The governor assistant got hit in the neck, remember?
I don't remember.
At Eastern Parkway. So these are the same kids that I was facilitating peace with. If you would allowed us to stop the violence like I keep promoting, it's like, what's the harm of me stopping violence? I don't get it. Why would I want to fight my own? I just told you that's what everybody doing. You politicking, you being a bitch ass singer. That's why you can't go 3 blocks away from where you live. I used to go to different neighborhoods to look for beef. I'm from the 9. I used to walk through Brownsville. That's very tough.
Right.
Up the hill, down the nigga, ain't nobody gonna beat your ass like a Brownsville nigga. No wonder I know how to fight, nigga. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga. I'm trying to tell you, beat your ass in Brownsville. You don't know how to scrap, don't go there. There's only one pool for us to go to where I'm from in 9, Betsy, and guess what? A lot of niggas don't go there. I had to walk there in my shorts and walk back. I'm Haitian. I ain't doing that. Snotty no. My shit snot when I get cold. Gangster. You know, I ain't got no shade. I'm gutted. Word.
Yes, sir. Like I said, man, I appreciate you, big dog, for pulling up. Like I said, man, you know what I mean? You've been, like, you dropped a lot of jewels. Like I said, keep it up. I support everything you do. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever you need from mine, you know?
I want y'all to follow me on Hold On TV, HOLONN TV. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is also Godschild, GODS_child 1982. Holla at me and follow me, you feel me? Give me a couple comments. Comments, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start blacking on y'all. How much y'all? I'm Mr. Hit the Cap. You did because a lot of people can cap it. This is what I'm gonna start hitting y'all. I'm tired of the capping. I take advantage.
Yeah. Like I said, let's get it, bro. Yeah. Brooklyn,
Hold
Queens,
on.
huh?
You know what it is? I mean BQE.
Yeah.
Or
let's get it.